Hello, Facebook. As promised here at 7:45, actually 7:46 on Saturday night. And I know I say this all the time, but tonight will be a short training. I'm actually going to break it into 3 parts because every time I start to teach, I know it ends up going way longer than I planned. Hello, Miss Kathleen, how are you? Melanie, what are you doing here? You're at Girls Weekend. You shouldn't be working. Always welcome, but certainly not expected. Hey, Jerry and Tracy, how are you? Hey, Big Cecil, how's it going, buddy? We're going to give everybody about a minute or 2 to get here. But I finally figured it out. I've got to break these into smaller pieces and bits. Otherwise, I'm just always going to end up going long. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I'm so glad to have all of you here. This is a very, very important topic. It doesn't matter. Hey, Trent Edwards, how you doing, buddy? It doesn't matter what company you're with. If you're involved in the network marketing home-based business arena, the most important thing is how to effectively approach people. And I know this offends a lot of people for whatever reason, but I see it all over internet. I see it all over the internet. You've got all these people saying, join us, you don't have to talk to your friends and family, buy leads, whatever. I'm not here to say whether it's good, bad, right, or wrong. I'm just here to say, if you personally have found something that you like as far as a network marketing opportunity, as a home-based business, part of that reason that you like it should be it's something that you want to go share with your friends and family. So what I've done over the years is set up a program to teach you how to do that without A, begging them, and without B, offending them. So what I want to do is take one more minute, and then I'm going to give you guys some of the basics, and then role play. But the bottom line is, this is available to everyone for free because it's the most critical and important thing. And to be quite honest with you, for me it's like a public service announcement for the industry because it bothers me that people are out there buying leads and paying for expensive systems because nobody ever taught them how to effectively approach their friends and family, or worse, they taught them to go out there and mislead them with some type of a deceptive trick. So, you know, again, whether you're a part of MoneyWise or not doesn't matter to me. Please just don't perpetuate things that cause people outside of our industry to look at it with such a negative attitude. Okay, let's jump into it right now because, again, I know there's basketball games on. It's a Saturday night. I don't expect a huge audience, but I do want this to become a brief and very viral video. So here are the basics. When it comes to effectively approaching people, you have to have the right mindset. First and foremost, you're not trying to sell them. You're not trying to recruit them. Your goal in contacting somebody is to ask them to do you a favor and review your information so that they can give you honest feedback. What you're looking for here is a very legitimate, very valid, very educated opinion from your friend, from your family member, from your neighbor, whoever it is, based upon the information you'd like to deliver. So I want to be crystal clear about this. You're not trying to sell them. You're not trying to close them. You're not trying to recruit them. Your job is to ask for the favor, and the favor is for them to review the information and provide you with an authentic opinion, with some educated feedback. Now here's why. I want you to hear me carefully. I don't need to know you. I don't need to know your friends and family. These 3 things are guaranteed 100%. Your friends and family most likely don't want to buy whatever it is that they think you're selling. And your friends and family most likely don't want to join whatever it is they think you're trying to recruit them into. They don't, right from face value, want either one of those things. But I also know this. They do absolutely want, and they can't wait to give you their opinion. So go ahead and click the like button if you've ever met or talked to somebody that couldn't wait to give you their opinion whether you asked for it or not. They just offered it without even being asked. Exactly. So what we're going to do here is we're going to avoid what they don't want, which is being sold or recruited, and we're going to focus on what they absolutely want, and they can't wait to participate in this, and that's giving you their opinion. So you're going to go out there and ask for their opinion. Now, it's critical that you are able to clearly communicate why you've started this business, and more importantly, why this business must be successful. If you can't clearly communicate why you're doing the business and why it needs to be successful, then please don't expect anybody to care. This is mission critical. I've always taught you this. You have to be able to communicate your why. So for me, my why changes as my life expands. But it's very simple for all of us to be able to say honestly, sincerely, and authentically, by being vulnerable, hey, here's what's going on in my life that has caused me to start a home-based business. And this is why I need to make the extra money before it gets too late. You also need to add in there, if you have been involved with a single, if you've been with 5, if you've been with 15 other network marketing opportunities, don't try to hide from it. Address it. Be really authentic. Because if you're not, their brain is going to say, man, this idiot has called me 7 other times for 7 other opportunities and he's never made any money. If you approach it and say, hey, look, I know I've already tried 4, 5, 6 other opportunities and quite frankly have not found the one that set me free financially, but it hasn't changed the fact that I still need to make money, so I'm still searching, I'm still looking, and quite frankly, I can't trust my own judgment based on past history, so that's why I'm asking for your opinion. So the bottom line is, we want to go out there and make sure that we ask for their opinion, we want to make sure we clearly communicate the reason why, and then after we give them the reason why, we want to make sure that we let them know the 3 reasons why we need their opinion. And it's important that you do this because with these 3 reasons, your prospect will hear from you that it's okay to say no, that it's okay to say thanks but no thanks, that you're not going to be upset with them if they don't join you. But, and this is the gigantic but they have to, they must look at it first, evaluate it, and then give you feedback. So those are the basics of the effective approach. Now, what I'd like to do is actually role play it right now. So I'm going to look into my phone here for a second, and I'm going to reach out to somebody that's watching this video and give them the chance to role play it with me. Because what I'd really like to do is give you all that are listening right now the chance to hear me actually have a dialogue with somebody, to hear that interaction back and forth, because I have it written into a script, so it's already available. If you would like it, all you have to do is send me an email at johncostino@yahoo.com. Haha, thank you, Herschel. All right, buddy, I'll do that. And there's Herschel stepping up as a leader, volunteering to say, use me. But if anybody would like, email me, johncostino@yahoo.com. I'll send you the written form of the effective approach. But hopefully this video will work and you'll watch it over and over again and you'll make the words your own. I'm not asking anybody to become me or to copy me or to mimic me, but just use the framework. So hang on one second. I'm going to go ahead and call Herschel. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let me make sure that the folks listening on the Facebook Live, can you hear Herschel? Go ahead and talk, buddy.
Yes, sir. Can everyone hear okay?
If somebody could give me a thumbs up or a yes.
Excellent. Let me make sure that the folks listening on the Facebook Live
Okay, it looks like they can hear us, Herschel. Perfect.
Can everyone hear me okay?
Excellent. All right, buddy, what I need you to do for me is we're going to role play, and I want you to feel very comfortable saying anything that comes to mind. I don't want this to feel scripted. You and I have been friends for over 20 years. We know each other. In this example, I'm going to reach out to you. You're in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm in Southwest Florida. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you, based on the principles I just covered in the effective approach, to do me the favor and watch a couple of videos to give me some feedback. So you feel free to say anything that comes to mind. Okay, buddy?
It sounds good.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and start this off as if I was calling Herschel. I'm going to do a ring ring. You go ahead and answer, buddy, and then we'll go from there. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right. Ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, Herschel Gibbs, it's Johnny Costino, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, I'm great, Johnny. How are you, man?
I'm doing wonderful. Hey, I know it's about 8 o'clock here on a Saturday, so before I say anything else, am I catching you at a good time, my friend?
Yeah, no, it's okay. I got time. What's going on?
Well, I need a huge favor. Before you try to jump off the phone, I want to be clear about this. I'm not looking for any money. I don't need any money. I don't need you to help me paint my house. Don't need you to help me move anywhere. But I need a huge favor, and I'm really hoping you could help me out.
Okay, well, what is it? How can I help you?
Well, you know I've been messing around with network marketing now for the better part of 30 years and had some successes, had some struggles, but the bottom line is my circumstances have gotten pretty tough. I'm divorced. I'm not sure if you even knew I'm divorced. I'm covering 2 different households now, and the last job I had didn't work out as well as I had hoped, and money is getting tight. I don't know if you can relate to that at all.
Oh, I definitely can relate. I can relate. No doubt about that.
And so the bottom line is I'm looking back into the network marketing home-based business arena, and quite honestly, I've got to find something before it becomes too late financially. So I saw something, I like it, it makes sense, but between you, me, and the wall, we can't trust my judgment anymore. I've tried too many different opportunities. I've gotten lied to by too many people. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to ask you, as a friend of mine and someone I respect, to just do me the favor and evaluate it and truly give me your feedback. And here's the bottom line. I'm going to give you 3 really specific reasons that I need your feedback. Okay, Herschel?
Okay.
The first one is real obvious. If you look at it and you see what I see, if it makes sense to you, if you see the value, then for heaven's sake, I would love for you to end up, becoming a part of it and making money. So the obvious thing is, if it made sense to you and you wanted to, would you be cool with making some extra money?
Sure, I'd be okay with that.
All right, now watch this. We're going to throw that out the window and into the trash because I don't want you to feel in any way that I'm trying to coerce you in. Here's the second reason that I really need you to evaluate this. You might look at it and say to me, Johnny, you know what? I see it, but it's not for me. And honestly, Herschel, it wouldn't matter whatever reason you gave me. Maybe you don't have enough time. Maybe you just don't want to do network marketing anymore. Whatever it is. If you were to say to me, thanks but no thanks, I'm 100% okay with that, but here's my challenge. Unless you can give me a really compelling reason not to do this, I have to make some extra money. So I may reach out to you at some time in the future, hoping that you could help me out with some referrals, and I would never, ever, ever ask you to refer something or endorse something that you didn't have, really good knowledge of. So does it make sense that even if it's not for you, you're doing me a huge favor by evaluating it in the hopes that maybe down the road you could help me with some referrals?
Yeah, it makes sense, John. I guess I'm not quite sure where this needs to go, but I've got some reservations about it. I don't mind helping you out, you know that, but is this about one of those, I don't know, these pyramid kind of things and these kind of, because I've been there, done that, John. It's not one of those, is it?
Well, I'm really glad that you said that, and I really hope everybody heard that. you're 100% correct. And that's why there's 3 reasons. Remember I said I'm going to give you 3 reasons I need your help?
Right.
Well, you just hit on the 3rd one. Here's the 3rd one, buddy. You might look at this and say, Johnny, not only am I not interested, but I won't even refer anybody to it. And the reason I'm putting this out there is, Herschel, you might look at this and see something that I missed. You might look at this and be able to point something out that I overlooked and save me from making a huge mistake. I, right now, need to make extra money. So I can't trust my own judgment. I'm hungry. I won't say I'm desperate, but I'm going to say I'm hungry. So I want another set of really fresh air, fresh eyes airing out on this one. So I want you to look at it. I want you to evaluate it. I want you to give me your feedback. And if your feedback is, Johnny, after looking at this thing, there's no way I would do it because of, I'm going to thank you for saving me from making a big mistake. But here's the bottom line. We're not going to know whether it's a good thing or a bad thing until you evaluate it. And here's the other thing, bud. I'm going to be blunt with you. We've known each other for a long time, right?
Yeah, we go way back, man.
I'm positive that I am not going to be the last person who sees this opportunity and reaches out to you, because I know, just like I know you, everyone else has respect for you. So here's my challenge. I can't afford to find out 6 weeks, 6 months, 2 years from now that you get involved with this company and you end up as somebody else's friend and business partner because I was afraid to call you or get your opinion. So my point is, if you say, yeah, this looks great, or no way, never going to do it, either way, I'm going to say thank you for the evaluation, and we're going to stay friends just the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense, John. Okay. All right.
So I'm asking you to put the most skeptical, pessimistic glasses that you can, because I said I want a fresh pair of eyes, but I want you to authentically give me feedback based on the right information. Now, here's the next question. I'm not asking you to drive anywhere. I'm not asking you to do anything other than sit by your computer, but I need to know when I can steal about 30 minutes of your time uninterrupted in the next 24 hours, because it's urgent.
Okay, well, this is Saturday afternoon. I'll tell you what, man, I can make a little bit of time now. I mean, I'm trying to do something pretty busy, but I can put it aside. You can send it right over, no problem.
Excellent. Now at this point, Herschel, I thank you very much, and because I want to keep these videos short, I'm going to do part 2 of this tomorrow, and if you're willing, then we'll go ahead and we'll continue this with everybody tomorrow. Does that sound good, buddy?
That sounds great.
All right, well, I'm going to hang up from the phone, and I'm going to keep talking to you and everybody else here on Facebook Live, but everybody's flashing the thumbs up and the heart, so I'm assuming that that is a gigantic thank you to you, buddy.
Okay, I appreciate it. Anything else, I'm a servant leader here. Anything I can do to help.
Excellent. Okay, buddy, I'll see you on the Facebook Live here. Thanks again.
All right, thank you. Bye.
Okay, in the spirit of keeping this brief, that's how you effectively communicate that you need a favor, communicate sincerely, authentically, and in a vulnerable way your reason why, and you effectively communicate all 3, not 1, not 2, all 3 of the reasons. And you heard Herschel. If you couldn't hear that clearly, I'm going to repeat it right now. Herschel said, whoa, is this one of those pyramid things? Because I've tried them before. I've done that already. So please understand, I want you all to realize, don't hide from that. Don't hide from that. Say, yes, it is one of those things. Yes, I've taken the time in the past, and I've made the mistake in the past, and that's why I'm asking you right now to do me the favor and evaluate it. And if you are authentic and sincere with people, and you have a sense of urgency and a sense of enthusiasm, every person you call will say yes. I've had this disagreement, debate, argument with people for years. If you use this approach with people that you have a relationship with, every single one, not some, every single one of them will do you the favor, and here's why. Because you're diffusing the situation. You're letting them know, I'm not going to try to force you in. I'm not going to try to sandbag you. I'm not going to try to deceive you. Just please look at it and give me your feedback. So the bottom line is, this is John Costino saying, I hope you enjoyed part 1. Tomorrow night, Sunday night, 7:45 p.m. Eastern, we're going to do part 2. Part 2 will be how to actually have the dialogue while using these 3 videos. So bottom line is, enjoy the rest of your night. For those of you joining late, I hope you enjoy the video. This is John Costino saying good night, be blessed. See you Sunday, 7:45 p.m. Eastern. Bye-bye, everyone.